Hey, good morning to you all. Welcome to another version of our morning weather chat, sponsored by the Pita Pit there on Upper Peach Street and Dunkin' Donuts coffee. There was just a little bit left. Actually, I made the last pot with whatever was left there. It's a good coffee, hopefully higher in caffeine for the most part. Good to see you for this morning. We've had our share of some icy conditions here. And so let's get right to it here. And here's how it looks at the airport. The temperatures at the airport have managed to stay at or above freezing. That's now just barely, 32, 33. That is good news for those of you traveling within downtown area. Now, obviously, it's kind of hard to tell if it's icy, but we'll check out some of the other weather cams. A lot of times I look for ice literally on the camera itself. The winds are out of the south, so the Curtis Tire Coordinate camera, I'm not surprised that there's no ice on here. And things look kind of wet here on the bayfront for the most part. Let's go to downtown Erie. And again, things look fairly wet. Now, odds are good that perhaps they salted the roads as well. But the traffic has seems to be moving okay. As far as we can tell, that there doesn't seem to be any extra caution being taken by the cars. So that kind of tells me that at least the main roads in downtown Erie are not that icy for the most part. Out by the air, oh, we just showed the airport. Duh. Well, no, we showed the bayfront here. And now out by the airport. Hello, Bird. You can see good wind here. Again, looking at looks like mainly just wet conditions on the runway, and Girard probably the same thing. The cars seem to be moving okay. I'm not seeing any slide. Let's see how that car goes. Looks like it's turning, pretty nicely. And other turns there. So looks like Route 20 is, and Route 18 here at the light appear to be okay. Now, things could be a little different here at Edinboro. They probably, the picture says it all there. You can see there's ice on there. Now, my guess is this is Erie Meadville Street, probably have been at least salted, but some of the side roads, once you get toward Edinboro into Meadville, let's see how things look there. It looks like they did salt the main road here, the Parkway, the French Creek Parkway. So let's go to Conneaut Lake. And well, it's really not the best picture I wanted to show for the most part, but not a lot. The precipitation has been fairly light at this point, and we've had a lot more bark than bite here. The air was very dry at the surface, so remember this is a cold air mass, cold dry air mass out of the Yukon, so we didn't have a lot of moisture. So you can see here that we still have a lot of mix, and they still have it as a freezing mix. Now, a little rain pops up here in Erie. They probably taking that airport temperature, and kind of showing you what we have here. Now I'm going to drag over. This is the Weather Underground map, which is a good map because it does show the temperatures and the thermometer temperatures from other people who have weather stations here. Edinboro, Lori, I think that's yours, if memory serves, or one of these are yours. While some temperatures you have to be careful, I think overall it's a good representation of the general temperature trend. I use this myself a lot of times to try and see if just where that freezing line is. So if we zoom in to downtown here, you can see temperatures within the city limits, 31 to 33, and if you go along the lake shore here, basically north of 90, mainly 31 to 32 degrees here. So the odds are that the ice here, the roads are, they could be slippery. They could be, no doubt, but they're probably as much wet, especially if the main roads, PennDOT has been out and about. I know they've salted the road, the highways, and at least the main roads north of 90. So they should be okay. Getting to those main roads could be dicey. Now, once you get south of 90, you can see a lot more 29s, 28s, a couple of 31s near the ridge, and a lot of 20s as well. And even out towards Chautauqua County, Findlay Lake 29, Becky, just cut your temp there, also a 29. So that's cold enough where, again, untreated roads will be icy, even out toward Meadville. Okay, we got temperatures around 30. So again, with these temperatures, you can see that we do have the potential certainly for some, some ice, no doubt about it. And so let me know how you're looking there. Do you have any ice on the ground here? Hello, John. Good to see you this morning. Bob and Sue out there in Jacksonville. Hello. Hey, Celine. Good morning to you. How's the ice look? Are you icy or basically wet? What do you have out there at the airport there? The temperature has been holding at 33 for a long time now. Ashley, hello. You got ice at the front door and the windows. Yeah, and you definitely want to be careful here. Hello, Carol Lee. Bill, crunchy pavement in Waterford. Okay, that makes sense. Hey, Barb, 37 at Cambridge Springs. Okay, nothing but ice. Is that the true temp? That sounds a little warm. I mean, hey, if it's 37, great. But let me know if maybe you meant 27 or if it really is 37. Hey, Becky, 29 is mentioned at French Creek, freezing rain and sleet. Hey, Nance, out there in Daytona Beach, Florida. We will be careful up here. Don't have to worry too much about ice out your way. Hello, Maryland, out in Edinburgh, 27 degrees. I would bet that Lori, okay, she hasn't popped in. Oh, there she is. Okay, she's at 28 there. Trying to catch up here. Gas is 2 cents lower. Yeah. All right. Maybe I should go to Florida. Okay. Visit Nancy. View Nancy at Daytona Beach. We'll see. Hey, Pam. Hello out there. Real feel is 23. Yeah, it's chilly out there. Hey, Rebecca got 28, freezing rain in Corey. Chatty Cathy's got 28 degrees. Sleet just starting there now. Okay. A little later than I would have thought, but hey, I'm sure nobody's going to be up. No one's going to be too upset. Hopefully not, Pam. Hopefully this is the last of the freezing hucklebuck for a while. Hey, Marilyn, Fry Road in Edinburgh wet. Driving seems to be okay. That's good to hear. And hello to Lori, 28. Looks like light rain. You have ice mix on the ground there. No ice in Mill Creek. Thank you, Pam, for letting us know. Thanks, Barb. 27 out there in Cambridge Springs. And Pam's got some drizzle there in Mill Creek, and hopefully it stays as drizzle. If it hasn't changed over by now, that bodes well. I don't see it getting any colder. Hey, Celine, you got a trace of ice. Okay, pretty much confirming what Pam has. Traffic seems to be moving along well there at Edinburgh. Okay, that's good to hear, Lori. Hey, how you doing there, Rachel? How's it looking there in the roads, Conneaut Lake? Everything looks good in the city of Erie. Thank you, Carol Lee. So again, it looks like north of 90, okay. And at least the more traveled roads south of 90 into Edinburgh appear to be okay as well, though we did get some crustiness out there in Waterford. So we're probably going to have a wide variety of road conditions. The good news is that this is all going to, all the ice is going to go away, at least in Erie and Crawford County by midday, whatever we do have. We do have a warm front right now, and the front moving actually a pretty good clip. So the high pressure is basically the center of cold. It's not so much a warm front that's advancing. It's just that the cold air, this high, is retreating now faster, and the warm front already into central Ohio. So probably another 2 hours maybe it'll pass through Erie. Now south of that front, it's actually a little surprised. I thought it'd be warmer. But it's definitely, it hasn't gone through Mansfield yet. Dayton's at 43 and hasn't gone through Pittsburgh yet. So it's kind of meandering here at this point. But it is going to move northward. And we do have, okay, those are the numbers. But you can see down here, 60s getting up into Kentucky. And that's what will probably be heading our way as we head on toward the afternoon here in Erie. We could very well break that 60-degree mark, while Futurecast, whoops, that storm tracker. Futurecast is even showing that by mid-morning, Warren, as you can see, you still may have a little freezing mix there, but everything goes pretty much to rainfall everywhere, Erie and Crawford County, by mid-morning, and precip pretty much ending by midday in Erie, and early afternoon out toward Warren. That southeast flow looks like we might even get some sunshine by mid to late afternoon, and that's really going to boost our temperatures well into the low 60s here in Erie. And even out toward you, Kathy, in Youngsville, you'll get a little later start to the warmth, but you should be able to break 50 by the afternoon, if not the mid 50s. After that, that southerly wind continues tonight. We might not drop below 60 here in Erie, so anything that does fall late tonight, as you can see, will be mainly rain, scattered showers tomorrow morning. And here's the cold front right here. So it's about 1:30 on this map. Okay, they don't have it passing through Erie. And if that's the case, we stay in the mid 60s all day. But some of the other models have it passing through like mid-afternoon. So we get to the mid to upper 60s, and then don't be surprised, especially here in Erie, even if it's not colder, right behind the front, the wind shift off the lake. And of course, the lake is still in the upper 30s, so we will find a drop in those temperatures with the wind shift, if not with the front itself. So by Friday, you can see a little wet snow in the morning, but this is not a repeat of what we had previous when we had all that snow and almost a foot. This is a much milder air mass. Maybe an inch of accumulation in the grassy areas, a little, if any, for the city for Friday. May not be able to hit 40, though, so we'll be chilly. We do expect some nicer weather as we head on toward the weekend. Got ice there in Cooperstown. That's, of course, in Venango County. Makes sense there. Oh, let's hope it doesn't freeze there, Marty. Don't want to see that. Okay, got some ice in Platia. Thank you, Rose. And hello, Jay. Good to see you. Hardly have to be right. Okay, well, thanks for the heads up there, Jay. Appreciate that. Traffic moving pretty good in Conneaut Lake. Thank you, Rachel. Appreciate that. Thanks for the note. And as we check things out here as well. Hey, Barb, you are so welcome. You have yourself a safe day as well. So as we check out the 7-day forecast here, we are looking at, come on, there we go. So a mid to upper 60s tomorrow before the front goes through. Friday, looking at temperatures in the upper 30s on Friday. And we are going to have some temperatures into the 40s as we head towards Saturday and into Sunday. Temperatures upper 40s, maybe some showers on Sunday. And then we'll break 50 for the first full week of April. So again, be careful out there as you plan your travels for this morning, particularly in the side roads. Watch for those icy conditions. It looks like things are okay, at least on the main roads. But just beware as you plan your travels for this morning and enjoy the milder air for the afternoon. Okay, everyone, that's all I got for you. Have yourselves a great day. Talk to you tomorrow.